Insulin pump therapy. That sounds extensive, and that's because it is. But it's what I and many, many other people with diabetes do every day to receive the insulin that we need to live. When I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. From then on, my life was predicted to be full of something called multiple daily injections. It seemed that it was my only choice. Then, one summer, I went to diabetes camp and met other kids with diabetes just like me. At camp, I learned of a new way to take my insulin. Insulin pump therapy. That's what my doctor called it when she told me it really was new, and not many children my age were on pumps. I was relentless. I hated taking shots from day one. My doctor was against it, so in turn, my parents were against the insulin pump. But I kept asking. Every doctor visit, I'd ask about the pump, but the answer was no, no, no. Then, right when I had almost lost hope, the answer was yes. I was 13 years old when I got hooked up to my very first insulin pump. I had already spent 5 years with diabetes and endured roughly 12,775 multiple daily injections. Day one of many on insulin pump therapy was exciting. I wasn't used to wearing a pump, so when my family and I went out to dinner, I sat with my pump on the outside seat with my hip facing toward the aisle. Within 2 minutes of sitting down, someone walking by asked what I was wearing on my hip. Since that moment, I've been asked that same question too many times to count. While sometimes it's annoying to have to explain myself every time they ask, I find that it gives me a chance to educate and advocate about diabetes. Diabetes seems like an invisible disease, and an insulin pump, while already pretty small, is not invisible. However, that being said, I love my insulin pump. I couldn't imagine a day without it. Well, I could imagine one day without it.